Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Another Fat Guy Cooks. I am your fat guy, Andy Baker, and today we're going to do something a bit weird, very simple, English classic. We're going to do a bit of a riff on standard olfactory beans on toast. Now, there's already a lot of English people out there who are foaming at the mouth and punching their computer screens, phones, whatever, because, you know, beans on toast, pretty standard, shouldn't fuck with it. But, like anything, there's loads of little things that you can do to relatively simple meals and recipes to spritz them up a little bit, make them, you know, don't go crazy, but you can add a little bit more flavour, a little bit of spice, a little bit of heat, things like that, a couple of textural differences, you know, just make it a little bit more interesting and liven the dish up slightly. So we're going to start out like any beans on toast should start out with a tin of Heinz baked beans. Now you can use any beans you want if, you know, you're a terrorist or some other kind of, I don't know, war criminal or whatever. Heinz beans or nothing. Branston beans are alright if you're in a pinch, but always the Heinz. So, oh, I've got another camera, by the way. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'll set another camera up there. Hi. So we're going to see if this works, and you get double angles. It makes your life more interesting and my life more difficult. So we're going to throw our beans in. And we're going to stick them on a low heat because we've got other shit to do. Perfect. Right, so next up is we're going to get our toast in. I'm using Warburton's brown wholemeal toast because that's all I've got. And I ain't going to go out and buy white bread just to entertain you idiots, because I ain't going to eat it. So we're going to, already got the oven heating up, we're just going to put the bread in, get that toasted. I don't know why I'm explaining toast here, you people know how to make fucking toast. So, I'm going to throw our toast in. Right, while the toast is going, we're going to throw a few things in our beans just to spice them up a little bit, give them a little bit more of a kick, make the flavour a little bit more interesting. Because while beans are great on their own, a little bit bland and a little bit salty. So if you add a little bit of spice, a little bit of garlic, something like that, takes the salt out of them a little bit, makes them taste a lot better. So, just going to do a little squeeze of garlic paste, which I don't have much left of. There we go. That can go in the trash. We're going to do a little squeeze of American mustard. And we're going to throw in some Chipotle flakes, which, because we're not going to cook this for too long, they're not going to diffuse their flavour through the beans. They're just going to give them a little kick every now and again. When you're eating, you just get the odd little flake, a little bit of heat, really nice little sort of alternative flavours sort of going off as you're going through. So we'll just give this a little stir. Now we're also going to stick some cheese on top, because why the hell not? Now I've got some standard grated cheddar, but just to make things a little bit more interesting, we're going to throw some ricotta on top as well, just to give you a slight different cheese texture on top, and it just makes everything nicer, a little different bite every time. It's great, so we'll get that ready. One thing to address from last episode is, I did not steal this spoon. My friend Joby Whitlock stole this spoon from a restaurant in Nottingham, because he's a fucking kleptomaniac, and you literally can't take him anywhere without him stealing shit, and you don't find out until you get back at the end of the night, and then he just sort of empties his pockets out, and he's got, you know, teaspoons and cups and fucking everything, you know, and yeah, great, you know, half of my fucking cupboards are full with plates and shit he's stolen from restaurants. But he will get arrested eventually. And when he does, we're all going to laugh at him. But for now, thanks for the spoon, Joby. Thank you for also teaching me most of the shit I know about cooking. And he also runs the Doug Stanhope Celebrity Death Pool, which is like fantasy football, but for dead celebrities. So if you are a bit macabre, then sign up, it's free. Go and check it out, DougStanhopeCelebrityDeathPool.com. I'll stick a link down in the description. Check it out. Okay, so get a plate and get ready to plate up. Perfect. Okay, toast should be about done. Another thing, these guys are great. Better than normal oven mitts because they've got fingers, so you get your full dexterity and you don't end up dropping shit all the time. Especially when you've got a cast iron skillet, so you can just grab the handle, throw it in. Yeah, you don't have to mess around. Okay. So let's move this over there. So hopefully you can see on the other camera. Now we're not going to butter our toast because there's going to be plenty of fat in the cheese that we're going to put on top, so we don't need to bother with that. I'm making this stuff, so I'm going to eat it. So if you want to butter your toast, feel free, but I'm fine for butter, as you can see. Right, so we're gonna liberally coat our toast with beans. One thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make 100% sure that we cover every little bit of our bread in beans, so that when we put them back in the grill to toast the cheese, we don't end up like crazy burning our bread, which sucks. So I have some cheese here ready to go, so give those a little sprinkle. Perfect. And then we're also gonna get our nice ricotta and just give it a few little dabs. Oh, dabs. See, I'm it. I dabbed. Few dabs of ricotta. There was Gucci then when I dabbed, right? Yeah. Fucking like, comment and subscribe. Maybe another couple of little ones over here. Another good thing, like if you had it, I don't have it, but like some parmesan, or anything you want really, you know, just mix it up, play around with it. Okay. So this is now, in fact, what we're going to do before it goes in, just give it a little crack of black pepper, and then we're just going to throw it back under the grill. And let it brown off on top, and then we're done and we can eat. Okay, so looks like we're done. Perfect. Okay, so one last thing that we're going to do, just to finish this off, because obviously this is all crazy hot at the moment. We're just going to throw a little spoonful of sour cream on top of each one, because the sourness obviously works really well with the sweetness of the beans, and the cold of the sour cream works really great with the fact that everything's rip roaring hot. You know, sometimes I actually feel like I know what I'm talking about. It was like a 2-second window there. Okay, and yeah, let's give it a try. Make sure we get a little bite of everything in. A little bit of the sour cream. Toast. It's perfect. Tiny little bit of heat, sweetness of the beans, sour cream, everything you need in a meal. Still beans on toast, tarted up a little bit. So that's it, guys. That's fancy beans on toast. A little bit of extras, a little bit of heat, a little bit of sour. Perfect, beautiful, dead easy to do with stuff you've probably got in your kitchen anyway. So yeah, that's it. Another fat guy has just cooked. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.